Hey everyone, welcome back to the Movie Vault. My name is Rob. Let's talk about movies. This is my combined May and June end of double month haul here. You guys are familiar with the channel. We're going to go through everything I picked up over the 2 months. Let's change it up this month. I'm going to go through the 4Ks first, the Blu-rays, then the DVDs, and a couple of other miscellaneous kind of items at the end. So check out the timestamps in the description if you want to jump ahead to a certain section. Let's get going with the 4Ks. First 4K pickup, guys, was the massive Arrow Video 4K box set of Battle Royale, the limited special edition, deluxe limited, whatever it was called. All these things in here. So we have Battle Royale on 4K and Blu-ray, Battle Royale 2 4K Blu-ray as well, the official soundtrack of the movie. There's like a Top Trumps card game in there. There is a booklet. There is so much stuff in here, guys. Here's the booklet to give you guys, nice hardback booklet. Too much stuff to take out. I have watched the first Battle Royale movie, which was like a first time watch for me, never saw it before. Have yet to watch the second one, but yeah, Battle Royale limited edition. It's actually on the side there. How did I miss that? That was the first 4K pickup in May. Next 4K pickup is by director Mary Harron. This is American Psycho, Christian Bale on 4K here. It came with a nice slip cover there as well. Really cool. I haven't seen this in the longest time, guys. I remember really enjoying it. Christian Bale is great. I like Christian Bale's movies. Yeah, hadn't got it in the collection at all, so I thought nice time to pick up a 4K. Have not watched it yet, so I will let you guys know as soon as I watch it what the 4K looks like. But American Psycho was the next pickup. Next one, I needed to complete my Superman collection, so I grabbed Man of Steel on 4K. Zack Snyder, another one, again, big fan of Snyder, as we'll see here in this kind of double month pickup. Again, 4K came with the slip. I saw it when it came out and haven't kind of seen it since, so it'll be interesting to revisiting. But of course, Snyder, it's going to run along 142 minutes, so I have to make sure I have a spare 142 minutes when I want to check out Man of Steel. But looking forward to checking out in 4K and seeing what that looks like. Next one up, another 4K pickup. This is Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice, the kind of remastered Ultimate Edition, with the IMAX restored scenes, I guess is the difference between the previous release. It's a really simple release here by Warner Brothers. There's only one 4K disc in here, guys. No Blu-ray included or anything like that. I did have I have a film book version of Batman v Superman on Blu-ray, so it wasn't a double dip on 4K for me, which I was happy about. But yeah, looking forward to checking Batman v Superman remastered out on 4K once again whenever I get a chance. This next one I picked up, I think I got this through Zavvi actually, a couple of Scarlett Johansson movies. I kind of went on a Scarlett Johansson buzz, wanted to grab a couple of her movies. First time watch for me was Ghost in the Shell 4K. I really enjoyed this. 4K looks really nice. Movie I thought was really well. Scarlett Johansson is really good in there, really well done. Really enjoyed this one, Ghost in the Shell. I think there's like an anime version of this from the 90s or something, if I'm correct in saying that. But yeah, Ghost in the Shell, highly recommend checking out. Really cool soundtrack to it as well, score throughout the movie. Yeah, that was the next pickup, Ghost in the Shell. I think I got this with American Psycho, guys, in a 2 for 30 or some deal like that of Zavvi. I grabbed Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure on 4K. A welcome upgrade because I only have it on DVD in the collection, the 2 Bill and Ted's, so never went to Blu-ray. It came with a slip and there's a booklet in there. I will say I did put this on one night where I had it on the background and I was just doing some other things here. 4K looks good. There is no like Dolby Atmos soundtrack or anything like that. There's just a DTS HD 2-channel stereo track, so no audio mix upgrades or anything like that. But 4K looked good as far as I can remember from what I was paying attention at the time. Yeah, just put it on the background. But yeah, Bill and Ted was the next one. Next one up, guys, another one out of my Batman section. I done a review of this on the channel, so check out the link in the top corner if you want to check it out. Done huge views on that, guys, because in the States you guys still haven't gotten this. Is Zack Snyder's Justice League on 4K here. Once again, like I mentioned with Warner's, they've done a kind of a thing where I don't want to say it's bare bones because it's 2 4K discs, but there's no Blu-ray included in the Snyder cut of the Justice League here, much like the Batman v Superman remaster. They've just stuck 2 4K discs in a case. It came with a slip. You can kind of see on the slip there, it has a nice kind of gloss effect over the cast here on the front and the Justice League members. I really enjoyed this movie, guys. Another disappointment about this release for me was there isn't the black and white version of the movie on this. It's just the colour version over the 2 discs, which is a bit of a disappointment. So maybe there's another version coming at some point. I don't know, guys, but maybe not. Maybe that's where they wanted you to sign up to HBO Max. But yeah, Justice League, the Snyder Cut, was the next 4K pickup. This next 4K pickup, guys, I had terrible trouble with my pre-order with Zavvi. It just took forever to get here. Last Action Hero, Schwarzenegger. I did another separate review on this on the channel already. It's already been up if you want to check it out. Yeah, I really love Last Action Hero from when I was a kid. I'm not a big fan of this artwork. It looks terrible. There's a steelbook with the original artwork. The disc, the Blu Ray disc art is the same as that, but the 4K disc has the original kind of poster artwork, which I much prefer. I don't know why they didn't go with that as the cover art, because this just looks terrible. But yeah, watch it on 4K, it looks good. Check out my review if you want to hear more about Last Action Hero. So my last 4K pickup, guys, over the 2 months. Again, more pre-order trouble with Zavvi on this one. Took a while to get here, but Backdraft, the 4K steelbook. I don't know if this was a Zavvi exclusive, but you can kind of see here the helmet has a nice kind of gloss effect here on the front of the steelbook. It's a really nice steelbook, guys, and the axe on the back kind of has the same thing. Inside we get the you get that kind of artwork in there with the guys and the 2 discs there. But Backdraft, a phenomenal movie. Have not watched this 4K version yet. I recently only revisited Backdraft for the 5-day Kurt Russell movie marathon that I did recently on the channel, so I'm saving this for another time. But yeah, really nice steelbook, guys, and glad I kind of waited out and that I finally got it. Backdraft was the last 4K pickup for May and June. Okay, guys, I want to pause this haul video for 1 second to let you know about my Patreon and YouTube membership accounts. For €1 a month, you can get access to exclusive videos not featured here on the main channel. Get to see videos that not everyone else is seeing. These names on screen right here are my faithful Patreon and YouTube members who get to see those exclusive videos. If that sounds like something you're interested in, check out the link in the description to my Patreon or click the join button here on this video. Let's get back to the haul. So the first Blu Ray pickup, guys, over the last 2 months, I mentioned Scarlett Johansson earlier, so I grabbed this with Ghost in the Shell that time. Under the Skin, a really weird movie, kind of horror-y, kind of Scarlett Johansson's in there, kind of like an alien thing. It was really, really interesting, really weird, really strange, I thought, for her. But I realised when I watched this movie, I had seen like the end clip. The end was shown in like a horror documentary or something I watched before. But yeah, really weird, really out there. If you're into that kind of thing, like I would recommend checking out Under the Skin. That was the first Blu Ray pickup. Next one up, guys, is the Carole Lombard Collection Volume 2 from Kino Lorber. I really loved the first volume I picked up last year. So this is the second volume, another 3 Carole Lombard movies in here. So this time we are getting Hands Across the Table, Love Before Breakfast, and The Princess Comes Across. Again, I have yet to check these out. I would probably like to do a video on these, much like I did with the Volume 1 collection. Yeah, just really kind of got interested in Carole Lombard, and glad to have another 3 of those movies in the collection. This next one was sent to me as a review, guys. I guess the reboot of the horror movie Wrong Turn. Really interesting one. Matthew Modine is in here, Charlotte Vega. I didn't see the original Wrong Turn, so for me this is kind of like, you know, this was a first time watch of this, but I am familiar with the original one, but I have never seen any of those movies. I know there's like 5 or 6 of them, so yeah, Wrong Turn here was an interesting one. I believe I covered this on Instagram or somewhere. I done kind of a short review of it, but yeah, Wrong Turn review copy was the next thing added to the collection. And yeah, check it out if you're interested in horror, and if you're not, I don't know, guys, compared to the original one, how it might affect, if you've seen the original, how you kind of feel. But I like this one, worth checking out. I actually want to check out the original now that I've seen this one, but Wrong Turn, that was the next one. Next one up, guys, is another review copy. This is a new company called Plumeria Pictures, I believe. They sent me this movie, I've never heard it before. Soft Top Hard Shoulder, it's called. It comes in this really nice, like, minimalistic kind of slip. You just have the name of the movie there, and just blank white on the back. If I pull out the movie, I will say these slip covers they're quite tight to get the movie in and out. They are kind of cardboardy. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain. They feel thicker than other slip covers, but they're a little bit like, they feel a little kind of flimsy, I don't know. But here is the movie, guys. This is like a British road trip movie. This kind of main guy here in the front is trying to get from London to Scotland for a family kind of party sort of thing, and he kind of ends up with this hitchhiker in his car, and it's the soundtrack is done by Chris Rea, if anybody's into music. That's kind of that was the gist of it. Again, I covered this on social media, a review of this one. But yeah, that was the next one up, soft top hard shoulder. Next one up, guys, I imported from Amazon. Actually came with the slip, Promising Young Woman. Really enjoyed this one. Fantastic movie. Kerry Mulligan is awesome in this. Highly recommend checking this out if you haven't seen it. Slip, the movie's just the same underneath, but yeah, really enjoyed this one, Promising Young Woman. That was the next one up in the haul for the double month. Next one was another review one, guys. I did cover it on the channel, so there's a separate video. Any wrestling fans, it was WrestleMania 2021, WrestleMania 37. A nice 2-disc version here of this. I got sent this to review. Disappointment about this one, guys, no Hall of Fame at all. No Hall of Fame content on this, like there always has been on WrestleMania. So yeah, that may disappoint if you are picking it up for that kind of thing. But the 2-night WrestleMania event is on this. WrestleMania 37, that was the next one. Next one up, guys, is another Arrow release here. I did cover this in a separate video, so check out my review of that if you want. This is the Stylist, the Arrow video release with the slip there, and we get the reversible sleeve art. This one comes with a poster of the movie, which I have framed right there on the wall. Soundtrack CD is included as well. You know those nice Arrow releases, guys. I really like this one. Najara Townsend was awesome in the lead in this. Brie Grant is in there. Jill done an awesome job directing this as well, so highly recommend checking out The Stylist. Next one that I picked up, guys, for actually a future video that's coming on the channel, but a lot of talk about A Quiet Place 2, so I grabbed the first one out of work, A Quiet Place. Really cool. I kind of knew the premise of the movie, but have never seen it, and really interesting, really well done. Emily Blunt and John Krasinski. Great stuff by John. He's in it and directs as well, and Emily Blunt was fantastic in this. So yeah, highly recommend checking out this one. Can't wait to look at the second one, whenever I get a chance to see that. But A Quiet Place was the next one up. Another one, guys, I picked up for an upcoming video, actually German import on this one, Danielle Harris movie Inoperable, a horror one. Jeff Danton is in there and Katie Keene as well. You know, it's all German stuff on here, but I did watch it. I don't want to share my thoughts because it's for an upcoming video on the channel, so stay tuned for that one. But Inoperable was the next one up. Next one I grabbed in work, guys. This is the BFI release. I know there was a, oh my god, the name of the company is escaping me in the States. The British kind of horror slasher, I Start Counting, with Jenny Agutter. I saw this and I wanted to pick up the US version, and it was a little bit too pricey, so BFI have done a release here over these sides, and we get a nice kind of booklet in there and stuff as well. I only grabbed this like 2 nights ago, I have not watched it yet, but looking forward to checking out I Start Counting. Next one here, guys, was an eBay grab for like €4, €5 second hand. I mean, the disc looks okay, a little bit dusty, but should play fine. Another Danielle Harris movie, guys, Stakeland, horror one. I've seen it before, didn't have it in the collection, so yeah, hopefully I've added a good one here, used for €4 to the collection. Stakeland, looking forward to revisiting this whenever I get a chance. Next one up, guys, I don't know how long ago this came out. I'm only recently back in work in the DVD shop, so this is a Eureka release. This is directed by and starring Sammo Hung. This is Encounter of the Spooky Kind. I saw this on the shelf and I've kind of like thought that's really familiar. The kind of artwork and stuff looks the same as Mr. Vampire, which was a like Japanese movie I enjoyed, kind of comedy horror thing. And yeah, this one comes before Mr. Vampire. It has a nice slip. There is a poster in there, and then the booklet and stuff, I guess, is inside. But yeah, I've yet to check this one out. Again, I will be looking at this as soon as I can. Check out my social media for my thoughts on this one once I check it out. Encounter of the Spooky Kind. Last Blu Ray pickup, guys, for the last 2 months. Again, this is for an upcoming video at some point on the channel, which you will see whenever I do that. Western here, I've really, you know, like I've never seen this and needed to add it to the collection, so I took the opportunity, grabbed it out of work. Unforgiven, the Clint Eastwood directed and starring movie. I ran it on 35mm work, just never saw it. Saw bits of it, never saw the whole thing. So looking forward to checking this one out for that upcoming video on the channel. So we're into the DVDs, guys. I grabbed a kind of small handful of DVDs here over the last 2 months. First one up, this was actually another eBay pickup. I believe this was I think it was a German release. I had like a kind of a manufactured on demand, I guess, maybe kind of version of this before, and I could never get the proper one, so I was delighted to grab Angels and Airwaves, Start the Machine. Angels and Airwaves are a band, I really liked them. Tom DeLonge, Blink-182 was kind of the lead singer or whatever in there. Adam Willard is in there, he's one of my favourite drummers. So this is kind of like a documentary about Tom leaving Blink-182 and kind of starting Angels and Airwaves. Like I said, for the longest time I had a kind of manufactured on demand version of this, and luckily enough I was able to grab the proper release version off eBay. So that was the first DVD pickup for the double month, Angels and Airwaves, Start the Machine. 3 awesome steelbook pickups here, guys. Again, through eBay. I can't remember if this is like an Austrian company or a Swedish company. Big fan of Halloween, you guys know that. So this is Halloween 3. It's probably not coming up great on camera here. They are DVD steelbooks, but they have these really awesome lenticular covers there. So that was Halloween 3. Here is Halloween 4. Kind of hard to, they don't move a lot on Halloween 4. And Halloween 5. Yeah, kind of hard to see sometimes. Michael just kind of switches his head, there he is there. These are really nice steelbooks, guys. They're DVD, but you know, at some point maybe I could throw a Blu Ray in there and you know, something to add to the Halloween collection. So Halloween 3, 4, 5, they were the next DVD pickups. Next one, guys, I'm still actually making my way through. This is the Beavis and Butthead Complete Collection DVD set. So it's volumes 1, 2, 3, 4 and the movie Beavis and Butthead Do America. This was another kind of a Zavvi order issue that I had. I ordered it, it was listed as a Blu-ray. The DVD arrived. You know, I went through complaints with them and they never even replied to me. But there was never a Blu-ray release of this, guys, Beavis and Butthead Complete Collection. It was just a DVD reissue. But yeah, glad to have it. It's kind of like, it's kind of funny to watch back some of these things. You know, remembering from when I was younger, watching this on MTV. But yeah, I'm about halfway through this at the moment. So yeah, Beavis and Butthead, that was the next one up for the DVD collection. Next one up was another work grab, guys. This was in the sale box for €3, young adult, €3. Charlize Theron. I really like this movie, quite funny. Patton Oswalt is in there as well, and oh my god, who else? Patrick Wilson, Elizabeth Reeser. Yeah, directed by Jason Reitman. Yeah, I really like this, quite funny. Yeah, Charlize Theron is awesome in this. So Young Adult was the last DVD pickup for the double month here. And lastly, guys, I have a couple of miscellaneous pickups here. So in terms of music vinyl, I grabbed With Promising Young Woman, the Blu-ray. I imported the vinyl soundtrack here. I really like this. It's on this, yeah, you kind of see it there. It's on this kind of really nice double red vinyl here. It kind of has a nice pattern on it there. I believe the second one is the same. Yeah. Second one's the same, really nice. That was the only vinyl pickup actually in a while. Promising Young Woman soundtrack. Next bunch of miscellaneous stuff, guys. My friend Colin gave me these, so he gave me this Batman belt buckle here, which is really cool. I'll stick it onto a belt as soon as I get a chance. And next, this awesome Night of the Living Dead kind of graphic novel here. I'll kind of like to see if we can what's kind of YouTube friendly to put up here. Looks super cool. Can't wait to read this Night of the Living Dead graphic novel. And lastly, another 2 Funko Pops at the collection. So just is a little bit dusty because they've been on the shelf now for a while, guys. Justice League, Batman, and Bullock out of Gotham, which is really cool. These, if you're into Funko Pops, guys, and you're in Ireland, they're turning up in Mr. Price, I think is the name of the store. They're turning up for like €5-6. But yeah, that was the last 2 things in the collection, guys. 2 Funko Pops. So that does it for the May-June haul. Let me know in the comments, guys. Did you pick up any of what I did? Have you seen any of what I have not seen yet? Let me know in the comments what you think. What have you picked up? As always, if you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit that little bell to get notified every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one.